Time to awaken XRP. Please, please, cryptos, not only XRP exclusively. It doesn't matter if it's a meme coin like S or any other cryptocurrency. I'm talking to all of them here, guys. What's a coin for utility? I'm hoping that everyone awakens shortly. Why is this leg up coming up? This year must be the year. This year must be the year. Not in every voice, but this year must it be. Please let us go. I'm quite happy about this. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Why are they sitting there themselves? Butler anticipates a massive uptake of blockchain technology utilized as a fully infrastructural right to cut costs, reduce risk, and increase revenue with faster settlement times. Then, a significant unlock is about to occur, allowing for the first ever realization of all the wonderful benefits of blockchain technology and resulting in a Cambrian explosion of application cases throughout the business by 2024, end quotes people. You do look at it though. They are not discussing this year, last year, or the year to come. They're talking about this year in particular. So 2024 has to be some kind of big bang explosion or both. Hopefully this will coincide with prices skyrocketing. Okay, so that does seem a lot like the XRP people, doesn't it? Lower expenses, raise revenue, and lower risk. However, have a look at this. Things are therefore becoming rather intriguing here. Why? Because Bitcoin is currently the king of all kings in the cryptosphere. And look at what's happening with Bitcoin. You did think Hong Kong ETFs were absurd, correct? ETFs were insane, which is why BlackRock American ETFs folks got a C. Oh my, look at this amazing break. The $12 trillion market for UCITS, which are nearly twice as large than us ETFs, may have Bitcoin exposure introduced by a European regulator. Is that correct? Guys, let's check. This is crazy stuff. Wait a minute. Assuming responsibility for initiatives related to the group's financial interest in transferable securities, our investment funds are subject to European Union regulations. They account for around 75% of all small investors' combined investments in Europe. Guys, you think this is crazy? So given that a European authority is considering permitting Bitcoin exposure, this money should start coming into Bitcoin shortly, right? People are talking about Bitcoin's worth millions of dollars, which is absurd. We examined that, correct? More than twice as large as a CCTF's retail's coming men. That is absurd. How come? Not only have we not seen anything, but it has not even broken primary continental China may now access the mainland of Hong Kong fully for Bitcoin and Ethereum ETs. Over the last 3 years, China has been the largest purchaser of Hong Kong ETFs. Guys, this is also really bullish. Therefore, I am unable to draw that money regardless of who the guys are. Whatever course cryptocurrencies take, money from the established banking system will be flowing into them. Revolut, the largest broker in the UK with 40 million global users, has also launched a cryptocurrency exchange. That's right, guys. The traditional financial system is coming because this is the largest broker in the UK, right? They have 40 million retail users, and they recently launched a cryptocurrency exchange that's kind of like Coinbase or something. Binance, that is to say, they will be bringing in money from the stock market and traditional finance sector to invest in cryptocurrency. Crazy. So if all of these are bullish causes for prices to rise, why do we now need to discuss the charts, guys? They appear to be very bullish. I'm very happy. Come on, let's go. Bitcoin is probably going to have a strong engulfing on a daily close today. It appears that this is the beginning of the next push up into all-time highs, in my opinion. Look at this. Are you right? Now that we're talking about Bitcoin, guys, let's move on to the ordinary candles while she hikes. Just take a look at this candle. She's talking about this candle, people, namely this green one right here. Because it removed and practically cannibalized this candle in one go, it's a bullish engulfing candle, correct? From what? All the way down, down here, guys, 60 something, 60-ish K, all the way to say 63K, yes, and we're now at roughly 63K, folks. That's a bullish engulfing candle that consumed that particular candle, which is unquestionably bullish. I hope we reach even greater heights as those people did. However, I wanted to add that I just wanted to fast add an extra P, because look at this, no one else is observing it. Are I correct? Because these guys are so amazing. I take it you're on extra P every day. This is resistance in action. Take a look at what's going on here. I'm not able to draw it. Just like that, guys. Observe the ascending triangle and the right squeezing blast off that are occurring right now. This is the exact location of the target. Guys, that takes those highs right there. It needs these highs and then it will turn quite bullish. Am I right? Thus, everything seems to be going well for XRP and Bitcoin. How many leverage points are there now that genuinely add a little bit more? Hopefully we stay up and continue to pump moving forward. Look into this. When it breaks above the 50 moving average in bull markets, Bitcoin, which is currently hovering just below the 50-day moving average, is extremely bullish. Guys, consolidation during a bull market is ideal, right? The 50-day moving average has been raised, and because we are now below the orange line, it is the best thing that could happen. I'm quite sure we were under it before, in fact. When the BlackRock's Bitcoin ETFs were introduced, we were beneath it. When we did, though, we literally took off. I meant to say plunged, but plummeted in the opposite direction, correct? It implies that we went up. Here we're beneath it as soon as we pass over it, which is roughly 65,000 guys, or 65,000, I believe. This is also the moment to go. Take a look at that. So, are all of you prepared? I'm very prepared. The darn wheels must appear and begin printing, along with everything else, gentlemen. Is the main opposition group approximately 69,000 guys, correct? However, I want to worry too much since look at this. I can tell we're not at the top of the market because of this. It's really evidence. So simple the metrics and indicators both display the same information, correct? And there's still a long way to go. In addition, I'm very sure that the fundamentals of the Bitcoin network could support a market cap 3 times larger than it was at the last cyclical peak, which might support a price of 265K. We examine that. That's what we discussed, gentlemen. This is one hell of a gap, don't you think? This represents the hash rate market cap ratio for Bitcoin as of the prior time, folks. Based on the purple line's upward trajectory, we may conclude that we haven't reached the peak yet. And it adheres to Bitcoin, folks. If everything lines up flawlessly, we're most likely close to the top, which equals about 300,000. In essence, as things stand now, there is still a long way to go, not to mention this from Plan B. Guys, this is the 200-week moving average for Bitcoin, and we can see Bitcoin over here, anticipating the upcoming 12 months with the red dots. Guys, we're right here in this region, correct? Guys, take a look at that or down here now. I believe we just printed a dark red dot on a red dot. These latter dots, guys, what's next? That appears to be the case. It will be months before we have boys again.